unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal.
Welcome to Granny's house. How y'all doing? Episode number 7. Yes, give it up for number 7. I can't believe we made it to 7. I can't believe I'm still holding on. Episode number 7. Welcome to Granny's house. As we start each show off, we like to say, hey, and remind you that the rules are don't come in my house and don't speak. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, Khalid, how are you? And welcome, Carmen, for being the first person to chime in because you know the rules. Don't come in here and don't say hi. The second thing of the rules are that we give every week, just to remind y'all because y'all don't pay attention. You like, you follow, and you share. Sharing is caring. Welcome to Granny's House on Facebook. Welcome to Granny's House on Instagram. Welcome to Granny's House on TikTok and YouTube. You hear me? Like, follow, and share. And also, whatever you say here, it belong to me. If you say something crazy, I'm not gonna blast you out. But whatever you say on Granny Show belongs to Granny. Don't come next month and talk about Granny. I see you done blew up. Positive thinking, positive stuff. And now, can I get my half? Oh no, ma'am. No, sorry, you don't get no half. Whatever you do, you belongs here. But I will be nice if it's something that we do say or we share a little clip that may be funny or something that was anecdotal. We will like be nice. I won't bust you out and tell who your baby daddy is or what you do. Who your sneaky link is, that's your business. So welcome to Granny's house. Welcome to Granny's house. We got some more people coming in and they have learned the rules. Girl, keep your mama off the wow. Leave my mama alone. Hey Teresa, how you doing? Hey. Bless your heart. So our topic today is in-law. Ooh, in-laws. Very, very touchy conversation. Because we all at one time had them. Even if they wasn't, you didn't marry the man, you got it's your baby daddy, you still got an in-law. His mama's still part of you. His daddy's still part of you. But we don't want to talk about in-laws. Everybody, oh, I talk about my mother-in-law. Be nice. Oh no, tonight is open season. We are taking the gloves off, and we gonna talk and unpack these mother-in-laws and these father-in-laws. And if you a mother-in-law and a father-in-law, maybe we gonna get some straightening for us tonight too, cause we be off the chain too. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna start with me, cause I know y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all gonna be out here all high. None of one talk about what kind of mother-in-law. I'm a great mother-in-law. No, you're not. You'll be out here starting fires. If my daughter-in-laws are here, she gonna let you know. I be starting fires, girl. I know I do, and I carry an extinguisher too. Yes, I want the mother-in-laws that come to your house, and I'm gonna be looking at your detergent like, ooh, this the kind you use. I never use this kind with my son. Oh, is this the kind of dish soap that you buy? Ooh, that's for your dishes. I'm crazy. Yes, I am nitpicking that girl, but I'm a good mother-in-law. But I love her. That's why I do it to her. So she knows it's all fun and games. I'm not being that mean mother-in-law. But I am one of them mother-in-laws that ask you why them babies ain't got no socks on. I'm gonna come and be inspected. Like my house clean. Think of my house. My house ain't. I ain't gonna talk about my house. But I be going over there and critiquing her house. Yes, I do. But I've earned the right. But I'm a good mother-in-law. I will babysit. And if you need me in the clutch, I will come and be in the clutch. I'll put a cape on if you acting right. She know I will. But some of us have some real mother-in-laws. I mean, and some of us are acting like some real special mother-in-law. And if you a father on here, we talking about you too. Some of y'all father-in-laws is way out of y'all way different. I had to stay off the social media hearing about some of the stuff some of these baby daddies and these father-in-laws be doing. Y'all out of pocket. But to my mother-in-laws, y'all help me out. If y'all got a mother-in-law, I want y'all like to chat up real well tonight. We're gonna talk about these mother-in-laws. I love my mother. What the little girl on Friday said, boy, you know I love your mama. That's me. I am the one that's gonna be on there. Boy, you know I love your mama. My mother-in-law, we love her. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. I was raised by a good mother-in-law. I really was. My grandmother, I know y'all go, you always talk about your grandma. My grandma was is the angel. She had wings. My grandmother was an excellent mother-in-law. You hear me? I mean, I watched my dad literally call her one day on a Thursday. Miss Johnson, he always called her by her name. I need some dressing for my job. She said, well, you need it tomorrow. Now, the average mother-in-law been like, boy, you better go to Ralph's and go get some of the stove tops or something, put some, what you call that, some cubicin and some garlic and help me out, y'all. What they put that stuff in there? Some chicken broth in it and shake it up, put it in the oven. I ain't fooling with you. My grandma didn't do that. You know what she did? My grandmother literally went in there and she started pulling stuff out of the freezer and she made this man a pan of dressing. He wouldn't have got that out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you can call me maybe on a Monday, but he called out on a Thursday. And my grandma made that dressing. So I am have been raised and was raised by an excellent mother-in-law. I watched her. She battled the disputes between baby mama and ex-wife and ex-husband. She did all that. And she kept folk from coming in front of her house breaking windows. We didn't. Grandma's house was neutral. You ain't don't bring your babies over here cutting up, and you breaking up windows over here. And them ex son-in-laws, because she had a couple of them. That's their business. But them ex son-in-laws loved her. Why? Because she fed them. She wasn't mean to them. No, she fed them. So I'm trying to be a good mother-in-law. I want to be a good mother-in-law. I hope my son-in-laws and they love me. I know. Well, one dude he cut my hair, so I know he like me. And I hope my daughter-in-laws, I hope they like, I know my baby daughter-in-law, she love me. Yes, she do. My baby mama daughter-in-law, oh, she do. Yes, she do. I know y'all go, she talk about her a lot. Yeah, she's a sweet girl. That one, she loves me. Why? She buys me gifts. So, we don't be running around all, let me buy my mother-in-law a gift. No, y'all not. Y'all not out here cashing out. She buys good gifts. So I said, she must kind of like me, even though that's son of mine. Bless his heart. But yeah, she gives good gifts. So I want to be one of them kind of mother-in-laws to where you go, did you actually in a store and you think about, oh, my mother-in-law, I think she would like this. See, I want to be one of them kind of mother-in-law, not one of the mother-in-laws where, ooh, I wish I would buy her anything. I don't want to be that guy. But I know some of y'all done had some of them kind of mother-in-laws. Yes, you did. Some of y'all mother-in-laws, they charge their broom at night. We ain't gonna talk about we talk about them later. She say Big Mama was a good example. My daddy always spoke. Yes, he spoke good about Big Mama. Grandma fed your daddy a many days. He came through there looking hungry. Yes, she put some neck bones and some potatoes on his plate like she did everybody else. Cause you know them baby daddies, once they leave their wives, they don't look the same. They be all skinny and hungry and living off hot dogs and beans in a can. Yes, if you leave me, you're gonna be living off hot dogs. So our grandma fed all of them. But let's deal with what we won't realize that when we marry these people that you go, oh, I love him after 2 months. I love him. I love everything about him. You're just not marrying him. You marrying his mama. You marrying his daddy. You marrying his sisters. You marrying his brothers. You marry all these people. All these people become your in-law. So you gotta actually fall in love with these in-law people. Yes, see, you did not even know him that long, and now I gotta love your mama and all these other folk. I don't even know you. So what we gotta do now, we gotta figure out how to fall in love with our in-laws. That's what we unpacking tonight. We gonna figure out how to forgive her when she come over there talking about did you feed her baby? Ma'am, you can pack him up and take him with you. You feel like I ain't feeding him good. I'm not gonna fight you. And we gonna kind of unpack all these mama laws when they come in and they wanna look at you. You know, like the ones like me ask you, "Is this the kind of soap you buy?" Yes, we gonna talk about these in-laws like me. We gonna talk about us because we gotta figure out how we could be better mother-in-laws. Cause I don't want to be that one. Go, oh, I don't like your mama. I hope you always like their mama. She's like she feels everybody in need, always has something in the fridge for people. Yes, unannounced. See, that's another thing. We didn't have no unannounced back in this day and time. No, you better. And if I don't answer right away, don't come talking to me. Don't call me again. Hey, Queen, how are you? You already know the rules, and I appreciate you for knowing the rules. You come in Granny house, you take your dust your feet off and say hi. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about in-laws. I pray you had a good in-law, Jenny, and that your in-laws were respectful because we were talking about my mother-in-law. We love her. Yes, I love your mama. We ain't gonna talk much about her because she ain't here to defend herself. But we talk about what kind of mother-in-law I am, since I'm become now a mother-in-law, and I have both sides of the spectrum, a son-in-law and daughter-in-law. And I am one of them kind of mama-in-laws too that be go like, go take that boy one of my plates. Yeah, let him eat some real food. And I know he be go, your mama got some food. Yeah, I know you don't want somebody his mama food. Because we already talked about that person that we know that was making cauliflower tacos. So I know when he see my chicken place coming, he's in a whole nother euphoria. Yes. So that's the kind of mother-in-law I want to be. I want to be the ones where you go, "Ooh, did your mama cook something? Did your mama make?" Yes, that's me. She said, "Grandma only fed us some of the family, but she fed the whole neighborhood." Yes, she did. Yes, she was a saint. She has wings. She had them before she left here, but she got wings. Yes, a saint. The beauty of being that. See how when people talk about you, that's the kind of mother-in-law you want to be. To where people come back later on and they'll talk about, "Gee, did you know how long it took me to?" Oh, I'm sorry. Bless your heart. Welcome to technology. I don't know how to work this stuff, girl. I have a 4-year old that flip flop, and I got a 1-year old that can flip and flop and take you where you need to go. Don't play. I am lost. I'm literally taking a class to figure out how to which buttons am I pushing wrong and right. And these people literally they cashing out on us too, us old folk, and we don't want to learn this technology. Oh yes, they are. They making good money. Yes, what the class is 3 days for $49. I said, "Oh no, sir! I'm gonna go on YouTube University and I'm gonna sit and watch Mr. Free YouTube and I'm gonna learn some of the stuff you get. It's gonna take me longer, but I'm gonna say that $49 because I got some things I want for myself." But we was unpacking mother-in-laws and father-in-laws. I'm sorry it took you long to get on, but that's what we was unpacking. And she said, "I can't even talk about my mother-in-law. What happened?" It was so, oh wow. Bless her heart. Did she charge her? She charged her broom at night too. I know some of us got some of my law charge their broom. We got some of them that, ooh, bless their heart. You saw them coming. You was like, ooh, did you burn sage around your house before she came over? I know, because if they eating green food in my house, just know. I'm saging everything. Yes, I'm making you some sage soup, some sage tea. I'm gonna get that voodoo out of you before you come up in mine. Cut it out. Hey, lady, how you doing? We are unpacking mother-in-laws, father-in-laws. What kind of mother-in-law are you? What kind did you have? Sister-in-laws and brother-in-laws. Y'all gonna get caught. Y'all don't get away today. Sister-in-laws and brother-in-law. Ma'am, did you want your brother or something? Cause you just hanging on real hard. Can't nobody good for him. How ain't nobody good for him? Cut it out. We see how you pick, so you don't get to pick his. Let him pick his own. And then some of these brother-in-laws, they act like, you know, they want to critique how you living with their brother and they over here hungry too. Get up out of here. We gotta love y'all. We try to love our brother-in-laws and our sister-in-laws. I know my family, the sister-in-laws were a little rambunctious. If my auntie on here, she make it say give a little, yeah, they were a little rambunctious because they brother was their baby brother. And I know that, my children have a really close relationship, I can say. And I'm quite sure that my daughter's husband is going to catch a little bit of the slack too. Because that's their baby sister. That's their baby sister. So being as their baby sister, it may be a little bit too, a little different for them. I don't know what to say. How they, what they say and how they do with her, but they are very protective of her. So I feel sorry for any man that had to deal with them. She said my mother-in-law was beautiful. Oh well, bless you. You had a good mother-in-law. They don't make them like that. They're very rare because they worry about how your son was out here cutting the whole food. That was the best thing ever happened to him. And then you want to come question me about how I feed them doing? No, ma'am. And then don't come trying to tell me how to raise my children. I've seen your work, your handiwork. We have put a whole hand on your handiwork. We seen it. We seen your handiwork. She said, "Mother, uh-oh, there go a mother-in-law right there." And I am her favorite child because I gave her only in-law our side. So I know she loved me the most. She don't like you, boy. She loved me the most. But that is it allowed her to practice her mother-in-law skills. So I've gotten to the state with my mom to where, like I said, you know how you want to run a plate to your son-in-law. I don't let her. I'm gonna have to stop her from cooking for my husband. She gonna have to get mad. 'Cause she makes some meatloaf that's so good. I mean, to the man was like, "Can we go back to your mama house?" I wanna make meatloaf, that's me. You wanna go back to my mama house, but that's a good sign, Sister Walt, that's a good sign. We appreciate that your meatloaf that good that that man wanna come back to your house and eat your meatloaf. You are a good mother-in-law. You get a star. We gonna put a crown in your wings tonight. But it's not too many of them. Not too many. Some of y'all wanna dictate your grown child, you wanna dictate your grandchildren, you wanna come in and you wanna mess with the po wife. We ain't even talk about us as po wives. How do we feel with some of these mother-in-law? I mean, we come over here and some of us that are mother-in-laws, I'm talking to myself, so I'm fixing myself as I'm talking to y'all today. I'm fixing myself so when I go to my daughter-in-law house, I'm not gonna run my finger across the bedboard. I'm not gonna go in her cabinets to see why she bought that sugar instead of this sugar. I told her this one cheaper. She don't listen. If you on here, girl, get the other sugar. I told you. But we not gonna be like that. We not gonna be like some of the mother-in-laws that came in our house and they was in here putting extra salt in my food, telling me how I ain't got enough water in my stuff. Girl, bye. I see how you was feeding him. He should be happy, thankful that he come up with somebody that's feeding them. But yes, no, my mama, she about to get banned. She is not gonna be allowed to cook for mine no more. Cause I done heard it 3 times now. Ooh, your mama made that better. That's the cue. You can't eat no more of her food. I don't let mine eat everybody food because if you let them eat too much of everybody else's food, and then they taste buds get different. So y'all got them spoiled. Mine got perfect taste buds. I don't got to make no whole bunch of meals. I don't got to do a whole bunch. I do just enough to get them by. She said I had a great grandmother-in-law, very precious, and a step grandmother-in-law was very precious. Oh wow. You had a beautiful mother-in-law. See, that's not. It's very rare. I think maybe they all kind of went away with that generation because but we had some booger bears, I'm quite sure back then. All you guys are blessed. Everybody on here is just having these great mother-in-laws and these great father-in-laws. This is a blessing. I know some of us we love them. We love them from far away. But everybody didn't get to have that experience, which is a good thing. And maybe if you had that experience, it's making you better. I think that's what's making me better because I didn't have that. I wanted to be able to call my mother-in-law and tell her about how much her son getting on my nerves. I wanted to be that person. I wanted to call her, no, you know what your son did to me today? But we didn't do that. So I don't get to do that. So I had to take it to Jesus. So some of y'all be like, you be talking about you. Yes, me and Jesus have a personal relationship to where I come every morning and I tell him all the stuff that I can't tell everybody else. I know he put me on hold. He be tired of me. But I had to come and give him all the spiel and all the stuff y'all be laying on me about all your baby daddies. And I can't tell nobody your secrets, so I got to tell them Jesus. Jesus know all your business. And he get it twice. He get it from seeing what you did and then when I came and tell it to him. Because I can't be no snitch, but I'm going to tell it to you. Imma tell all your business to Jesus. So, I'm assuming I like how everybody's been having good mother-in-laws. You know what? Another thing I'm realizing too with me, a closed mouth kills all arguments. See, but as a good daughter-in-law, if you really wanna give your mother-in-law good graces, when you walking through the mall, you know what size shoe I wear. I'm talking to mine personally now. You know what size shoe I wear. How you gonna buy yourself 2 pair and don't buy me 1? See, y'all want us to be good mother-in-laws. We don't get enough good gifts. See, that's what it is. Y'all forget. We girls too. We like gifts. We like stuff. So if you go next time and you're at the store and you're going and you're buying 2 or something, we'll buy your mother-in-law 1. See what she do next time. I bet you get some babysitting and she don't charge you for it. I bet you she would and she will be so in love with you. And don't get mad if the boy love his mama. Some of y'all, "Ooh, he love his mama too much," or "She too close to her mama or her daddy." Cut it out. We had them first. Now, I'm quite sure you wanna give them back to us after you had them for a while, cause we already know we had them. We gave them to you. We pawned them off on you. They're yours now. But on another level, don't be that. We're not gonna be that person. He love his mama. Let him buy his mama a gift. You know, he done gave you everything. We on the same team. Let's keep 100. I'm his mama. I love him. You love him. You married him. So we on the same team. Let's not fight to see who can be in the first place position. Because you going to get one. You going to get two. I'm going to get one. I don't have that position no more. And I understand that. Oh, I don't have no problem with that. And some of y'all who be like, oh, my son can't do this and this. You can have him back. Would you like him back? Would you like me to give you? He can take the new suitcase I just bought too. And trust me, you can have him back. It's no fight for me. No fight for me. I had a couple things I want to talk to y'all about. I wanted to know what was some of the wildest things that your mother-in-law said to you. I mean, I've said some things that my daughter-in-law, we're real close, so I can't say it on here because it's PG. I done said some things to her, and she probably had her eyes bucked like, ooh. But you know me, if it don't have a shock value to it, I don't even want it. So let me know some of y'all in the chat. I hit the chat tonight. Let me know some of the wildest things your mother-in-law has said to you. Or some of the wildest things you seen her do that you was like, ooh, I see why her son or I see why her daughter. I see why. You see why they special. They special. I know mine has come to me again. She was like, what she told me one day. It wasn't too much her because I had a nice sister-in-law too. Bless her heart. But my sister-in-law just kind of looked, they just didn't like me. She said, you're just too young. And I was like, oh, okay. What was I supposed to do? Grow up today real fast so you can, was I what? How old you thought he was? We look at them like, oh, man, we saw what you picked. You need to let him run his own lane. Your pickings wasn't that great. You ain't got no good track record. So let your brothers and them do their own thing. Let them do them. So, but other than that, we not gonna beat up on my mother-in-law tonight. I love her. We gonna be nice, but her child. I mean, some days I like to know if you got you take your child back for a while. You the manufacturer of it. You know they say when something break, you take it back to the manufacturer. Well, ma'am, you the one that made it. Can you fix it? It's broken. Can you fix it? Because you created, you made this. So I mean, I didn't make it. I just took it on. And honestly, I need to sue you. Can we sue our mother-in-law? We're gonna put that on the books. If your baby daddy or your baby mama is broken and you knew they was broken for they sold it to you, you need to take it out. We gonna get our money back. And as long as you got the birth certificate because she gave it to you, that means she really was getting rid of him. Then that's yours. You got the receipt. Take it back. You broke. You gave it to me. Broke. You knew it was broke when you gave it to me. And you the manufacturer, so you know how they say the AI. You take it back. What's his name? Elliot Musk or something with a little AI thing. You take it back to him because he know he got the blueprints to it. Well, ma'am, you have the blueprints to this. And you figure out why the configuration ain't right. Why is it blinking twice and moving, jittering, and you know? Is it the lights? Let me know. Give me another new manual. Give me a new manual. This is your broken product. Of course, they looking at me like, "Ooh, and your boys, my boys are a mess. I warned you before you took them. Do not run. I even gave y'all some of y'all outs. I even helped you to get away, but you came back. So you can't blame me. I warned you. I even warned that when I married my daughter, bless his heart. But he just so in love. That man's so in love. He eating cauliflower tacos, so we gonna leave him alone. He can't tell him nothing, 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 nothing. So y'all must have real good mother-in-laws, or y'all must be real sleep tonight, cause y'all are quiet. Y'all quiet. I appreciate you for hanging out with me for this time. But y'all ain't said a word tonight. So what we gonna do is pay some bills because it's already at the half mark. We're gonna pay some bills. Tonight we are sponsored by Rosalie Day Williams. Rosalie Day Williams is a realtor and she is what they call where the person helps you get your loan, a loan agent. There's her number is 562-277-7750, and she's in Long Beach. That's AM Real Estate Group. So if you're in the market for a house, or if you're in the market for a refinance, or you maybe you got that kind of brand where you want to get you some kind of property, some actually what you call that, some rental property. Well, let me rent one. Get me out the hood, please. Call Rosalie Day and let her put you in something nice and get you right. California is high. And if you got a sister girl, like a no, good sister girl, you got you a good sister girl that's on your team. Trust me, she gonna help get you what it need to do. She gonna go and negotiate. Y'all know how women do. We go and negotiate. Y'all men go, just pay the check because I want people to know how much how much I paid. No, we don't do that. We coming in there and we're negotiating. And she got a nice negotiating face. And she gonna make it happen for you. So we thank Rosalie Day for being our sponsor today on the Granny Show. So if you don't have her number, take a screenshot real fast. I'm gonna let it stay up there for a second and screenshot it and share it. Like, follow, and share. Don't cost you nothing to share. We're back, we're back, we're back. Congratulations to her. Yes. I thank her for sponsoring us today. I mean, a lot of people go, well, how many followers you got? It ain't how many followers I got now. It's how many people gonna go back and watch this replay next year, and we probably at the million mark, and y'all been hanging on me right there. And then them people now go, oh wow, let me go, and that's how you gonna get your bread. And Granny gave it to you. I helped you out. So that's where we go. So we thank her once again for being a sponsor today on the Granny Show. So we were talking about mother-in-laws, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law. And I'm just happy that all y'all got some good ones because I know we're gonna talk about some of y'all baby daddies and these grandbabies. My grandbabies, the most precious thing ever. Well, let me give some rules to some of y'all new mamas. Don't come spanking them grandbabies and chastising them and talking loud to them in front of us. We don't want to hear that. Those are precious angels. You take that over outside somewhere, messing with my baby. He ain't did nothing wrong. And yes, I am one of them grandmamas. You hear people, what kind of grandma are you? Yes, I know. I fail. I'm failing. I made 2 meals one time in one night. And people go, I remember when my mom, she on here, she can tell you, was she making 2 meals? No. But for her grandchildren, yes, she was making two separate meals for them. It was a different feeling, them different people. But for my children, oh no, you gonna eat this or don't. It's okay. You'll live off what you ate yesterday. You'll be fine. My grandbabies, "Oh, granny, I really don't care for potatoes. I like broccoli." And the other one goes, "Oh, granny, but I really don't care for this. I like that." "Okay." And I'm in there, "Okay, okay." And I'm just sitting there stirring all this stuff up. And here come your children look at you like, "You wouldn't do that. I don't like you like that." We love them differently. Yes, we would do that for them. My mom used to make these breakfasts every birthday. And when I say they was on their heels for pancakes. And I was like, "It's pancakes. I mean, I make good pancakes, but you don't make them like grandma make them. You don't make them like her." And I was like, "When did she start making y'all pancakes at night? What kind of voodoo is this?" I mean, we got that every now and then, every now and then she make it, but it wasn't no like that in a birthday pancake at that. I need my birthday pancake. Let me go over there and protest like my children do me now. And I got grown people who literally drive cars. And you want to question about the shoes in the smaller man's room. Get out of here. So this is what we're unpacking again. I guess now to switch the conversation now to my children again. These grown people that we have that we love them dearly, but we call them what our ex tax write offs. Y'all coin that. I'm gonna coin that phrase. Our ex tax write offs, girl, they are a mess. They ain't never got nothing in their hand. I said, how y'all come to my house? Y'all empty handed. It ain't coming to clean up, but you always complaining. Come over here and do some things. I mean, we should be able to have one of them cars where we can call you back and boss you around, make you go find a remote. That's what I'm gonna ask for my next birthday. I want some of them some specialty cards. I want some specialty cards that I can really tell you, hey, you owe me. What is it? One of the kiss coupons? I don't want no kisses. Take me out. Run me $50 coupons. That's what my coupon's gonna be. I'm gonna get those out next year. So no, we are not going to deal with y'all and these some of the convoluted conversations that we have with you young people. And they don't have no kind of what they call that filter anymore. You didn't talk crazy in front of your mama. Mm-mm. You went out to the basement. You shut the door like get smart. You went there and put a helmet on and you tied your mouth with tape and you thought it. Now they say it. And they don't have no problem saying it and look you dead in your eye and say it to you. Like, what did I do? What did you do? Who are you? Where did you come from? That's what you did. That is what you did, y'all. So y'all are real quiet tonight. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all real quiet. Y'all real quiet. I know it's Tuesday. It the hardest part is that Monday. Now you almost there. We almost to the middle. You making it. You gonna make it to the Wednesday part. Once the Wednesday part comes, it's all down here after that. Once you go to work on the Wednesday, you like, okay, it's like going to lunch, you got 2 more hours left. You'll be all right. We'll be all right till Saturday. And then Saturday is crazy. I mean, I was in Costco today. I was like, it's Tuesday. Where did all these people come from? Where are all these people in Costco on a Tuesday? I was like, well, didn't we used to always really go shopping only on Saturday and Sunday? I mean, we was younger, well, I guess because everybody mama worked. But we went shopping on Saturday and Sunday. And that was it. It wasn't no Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And you see people in the grocery store all every day just full. Where all these people come from? And we sit there, but I guess we all a mess because I know I'm one of them everyday shopping people, so I can't talk about them. Because you don't know what you're going to cook from today to tomorrow. No, you don't. So when you confused, I guess that's what we do now. So we figure it out we gonna do. So we go to the store right before we cook. We don't have no list. No, we don't have them lists our mamas had. Your mama had a list, and she had 2 weeks worth of stuff on that list. We can't afford 2 weeks worth of stuff, mama. That's why we don't buy it like that. But you be sitting there, you be like, why am I going to the store every day? And why am I cooking every day? And do you people really gotta eat every day? So that's why I was telling y'all, y'all palate's too high. We need to go back to just a couple of get your man mouth to where he comfortable with about 4 good meals. That's it. 4 good meals. You can recycle them meals, and then you have to do it all the time. But that's when we at the grocery store. I'm like, it's a lot of people here, and then they was giving our samples today at Costco. And oh my goodness, it's the best thing ever. Every aisle you go in, and somebody got some candy, and somebody got some this, and somebody got some that. I love. Costco. She said, "Kids talk back so disrespectful because there's no no, there is no discipline." Well, you know what? What happened is a lot of us grandmothers, we have become soft. I know I'm one of them. So we be in there pleading their case. I know mine. I'm an attorney, and you can hire me. My grandchildren call me in, and I send cease and desist to their mamas. Yes, I am. I tell them Muhammad and Goldstein is at your door. What? Why are you messing with them? So, but there is no because they have made the parents scared. See, our mama wasn't scared to whoop us. No, and yes, we got whoopings, and if I'm triggering y'all, I'm sorry. Some of y'all needed a whooping. They wasn't scared to get us. I mean, we used to get it right there in the middle of the store. It wasn't sometimes they didn't make it to the bathroom. You didn't make it to the car. She popped you right there. She put you in the middle of them little them circle rings with the clothes. They put you right in the middle right there, and they had that little purse with the little strap, and they kind of would light you up real fast and send you back on your way. See, ain't none of that no more no more. No, these children they will call the police on you. My mom hit me. What? Are you crazy? We didn't even think of stuff like that, but we was reminded, "You can call 911 if you want to. You gonna leave with what you came with." I had nothing, ma'am. That means you're kicking me back out with my birthday suit. I had nothing. So we had all them kind of thoughts. I have no idea. I don't know about y'all. So no, I wasn't. But discipline is way gone. Way gone. I mean, teachers are like teaching class with their back turned. Not even to the class. It's like their front is to the class, so they writing behind them. Cause they scared of y'all children. They scared of y'all Netflix, Roblox, and all day long children. This is what's going on. There is no, yes, we used to get it. We used to get it, but there is no more conversations even about discipline. Now these children get timeouts, and they tell you how long the timeout supposed to be. By law, my timeout should only be how old I am. Ma'am, you did a more than 3 million infraction. You want 3 minutes for what you did? No, no, ma'am. Who told you you have rights and laws? But they get timeouts, and then not only that, they get to tell you that you're destroying me mentally. You're messing with my emotions. You making me carry this water out of the car. It's causing me emotional damage. I got some emotional damage for you. You cut it out. W what and when did they get the opportunity to even express their conversation, their feelings? We did not get to express nothing. You got to express it when you was grown, when you had your own children, and even then you express it in your car. You didn't express it out in her house. But this is what's going on now. A bunch of no disciplined little people that we have given a whole bunch of rights to, and they got all these little things. They got tablets and stuff that give them the world in seconds, and they know they rights. They got rights. They don't pay no taxes, but they got rights. And that's why we have all this craziness going on. We need a Big Mama. Big Mama need to come back, go back to Walmart, Big Mama, and go get you one of them moo with the little flowers on and the little snap buttons that was kind of bent and get you and go on. You buy it at Noose, we're gonna break it in. Tear a little hole in it and put a little grease on it, walk around like Big Mama used to do, and go get you a purse with a strap on it. And then some of us need to walk around all day long with a little yardstick, a little small. Grandma had a little ruler. Go get you a little ruler, your little yardstick. It's all right. You ain't gonna kill her. They need a little reminder. Reset the button. Don't reset it too hard. Some of y'all be all stressed out. Reset the button. It's all right. You manufactured it. You made it. So you got to fix the problems that's with it. Already know it. Go get the new manual. So then that's what our problem is with these. And then when we see them, we don't say nothing to them. Because you can't say nothing to the mamas, because the mamas be like, "That's my kid. You talking to my children. No, you talking to my children." What happened to the village? We have no village. That's why you ain't got no babysitters. I'm telling you right now, all you new little millennials that have children, you ain't got no babysitters. You know why? We don't want to fool with your children. No, no, no. We love them, but they bad. They don't listen. They jumping off stuff. Y'all got them eating. They question you about what you cooking. Granny, is this organic? And we don't eat this and we don't eat that. So this is why you don't got no babysitters. I'm telling you. So anybody that watch the replay and you go, Granny, why we don't got no babysitters? Because your children are bad and you are not dealing with them, and they get to throw tantrums, and y'all watch it. Y'all be back there literally on some, oh, she's just expressing herself. That's she kicking a hole in your wall. No, she gonna express this in this fame. I'm about to take her outside and politely give her. This is what's going on. Peace, sis. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have them flipped over from talking on folk mama-in-law, sis, all the way to they bad children. I'm letting them know why we don't babysit their children. They bad. We do not run to babysit your unruly little don't eat nothing children. They and you send them here with bags full of junk in their backpack, and they know they got junk in their backpack, so they ain't eating your food because they in the back eating all as you done told them don't eat over there. But they eating all they junks all day long. And then you go, oh, I don't. This is the story of their life. I don't even feed them like that, ma'am. I done pulled out a whole thing of Fruit Loops and Cheerios and all kind of stuff out of their bag, and they done had a Monster and an energy drink, and then you wonder why they flipping off the wall. No, man, we cannot watch your bad children. Take them with you. Take them with you. Some of y'all get 15 minutes out of your mamas, y'all good. You better run them 15 minutes and enjoy them because once they get bigger, it's not cute no more. And that's the thing. Y'all got them all at school with these fancy $300 and $400 tennis shoes and backpacks that's hundreds and $200. They don't have no, they feel entitled. This new generation feels entitled. I have one, mine is special needs that they want to call him, but I asked him to go to trash out. He told me no, and he said, and that's final. I was like, hold up. When do we get a final? Oh, trust me, our entitled little children that we have. What she saying? Raising my children, grandchildren. I had a rule book that I read, and then just loved them to death. Today, these children have a rule book on you. Yes. They do. They truly do. And they feel that they have the right to tell you about what they want, what they don't. They literally come with their chest stuck out. I mean, no fear at all. I know there's something wrong with them when they be skydiving off stuff that we had. We thought about taking them leaps. You know, we were little. We go, okay, that don't look right. That leap look like it's gonna hurt. These they just go head first, missiles. So I knew something was wrong with them the way they be just jumping off stuff and just challenging their life to the ends of it, doing putting just weird and bad and crazy. So but they come to you with their chest stuck out and they ain't scared of you. And they walk up to you and they don't even say hi. Can I have your Wi-Fi password? Hello, how are you? Who are you? You at my house. These are what we made. Granny, can you buy me some Roblox? Can I buy who's a Roblox and why am I giving him my money? And they have credit cards on their tablets. Woo! I told them I didn't get a credit card till I was grown. These have credit cards. And they tell you, no, you don't gotta buy me a present no more. Load my credit card. Yes, I've loaded a credit card. I think she's about 8. I loaded a credit card. I was surprised. I said, I didn't have a credit card at 8. Not at all. He said, I got people trying to get me to homeschool their children because they can't control them. And I'm like, what you think? Man, somebody gonna be mad because the man. No, they don't want food nothing with none of that Mississippi. You got a purse bill. I know you do. You like me. You still go in there looking for a purse with that little strap at the bottom. I keeps me one. Yes, the little cheap little purse. People, go, "Oh, that's not fancy." No, we gonna get that purse. Ain't got that little belt at the bottom. It's not working. What I'm supposed to do with your kid? But they don't care. I mean, to them, they out there turning up. They don't know what them children doing. Them children all over the place. All over, and then they be jumping on stuff, and I was looking at them like, we would have cut our own head off before we was jumping on grandma's couch. No, once you went, you better go outside. You better jump on that outside. We would not have written on no wall. I think maybe the rules, like she was Sister Walton saying the rules, we had the rules early then. We must have read the rules from conception because we didn't do this stuff that these do. They literally look you right in your eye. I was watching one of the little girls, she was counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I said, wow, do that work? She said, I have a good back scratch. Oh man, oh don't talk about the back scratcher. Don't talk about I think I still got mine hanging up somewhere. But my grandbaby's fried chicken down and broke it. But I had me a nice little back scratcher. Yes, it was what we call it the enforcer. The enforcer solved your problem. She said, "Hey, sorry, I'm late to the." No, you're never late to the party. Never late to the party. The party has switched up. We talking about unruly children, and not the ones that we raised. We know they crazy. We talk about this new generation that they want us to babysit that don't listen. We talk about them. We talk about that new generation that they want Starbucks, and your mama has six of you. That's not feasible. You messing with my car rent, my car payment money, and me going to buy you Starbucks. You messing with my shoe money. Because it's four, five, and six of y'all. And Starbucks like what, $8 a piece? No, ma'am. No, sir. My mama buying your mama special. Yes, she is. She is a different breed. Mine would have never. We have they have good they can tell you the names of the drinks in Starbucks. They got good palates, girl. Oh, we don't eat that. We eat here. We eat at Five Guys. I said, girl, I walked in Five Guys and walked back out. Is there a four guy? Because his price out of pocket. She said, and they favorite, no. No, it's they fake girl. I thought we didn't have, like I said, we fathomed the word no. We thought about it, but we didn't say it. Now, if I did it before, after age 3, I didn't know. But before 3, we probably did it. But after 3, we didn't know what no. They know what no means. They tell you what they want, what they don't want, and literally they tell you, I ate 2 bites of my vegetables. You ate 2 bites. What does that mean? I ate 2 bites. I can get dessert now, right? I didn't know it was like a bite limit because we didn't get no bite limit. You ate it all. You ate every bit of it. They got a bite limit. She said my back scratcher called all the understandings. Yes, it called your back scratcher solved a lot of problems. I'm quite sure for many days. There's a lot of folk don't even own a back scratcher. You don't gave them kids emotional damage. I'm quite sure some of them don't even scratch their back. They don't know what to do with themselves. But the pistol resistance. So yes, I call it the enforcer because it enforced all the rules that I had already read out to you, and I gave them multiple times to you, and you didn't catch them the first couple times. So let me go and enforce it for you. I'm gonna help you to remember. I'm gonna help you remember. I'm gonna get you right. And then girl say, "We gonna get you right." And we had this teacher. Ooh, this lady used to carry a multitude of rulers. And then now, if you're a new child, millennials, yes, our teachers used to spank us. They could hit you. Our teachers were disciplinaries, and if you was really cutting up, teacher sent you to the principal, and the principal ran you. After the principal ran you your fate, then you went home, and grandma gave you one, and mama gave you one. So we got like 4 in one day. But yes, the teacher had these little rulers, and she would take them, and she had rubber bands around them, and then she bend your hand back like this. Then I had another teacher. She had this long paddle. See, I got emotional damage, mama. They was beating me. And I had another teacher, and she'll make you bend down over the table. These don't do that. It ain't no way in the world they can do that with these new children. You couldn't bend them over nothing. These new children come, girl, they got guns at school. These teachers scared of them. They all got clear backpacks. It's like that to where they got clear backpacks. So the teachers are scared. She said, yes, it's a community girl. We need to. We need to have a whole day just say all the grandmas convene together. We have a grandma day. And we gonna all go get us a switch. And bring all your bad grandbabies to the middle. Bring them to us. We will fix them for you. And some of y'all like, we see y'all work, yes. But we know now. She said, well, we need to get back to the enforcers. Yes, we maybe I'm gonna go make me some and remind some of these children now. I ain't gonna spank mine because my mama spanked me all the time. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Yes, but look at you. She saved you. She said I'm still scared. I do not say words I may let slip other places. I still don't say the word. And then I go in the refrigerator, I be still peeking, gotta make sure she ain't coming around the corner. And my mama got a cabinet. If she on here, she gonna laugh. She has a cabinet that I went in one time. She told me, don't go in it. And I went in that cabinet and I caused all kind of Harry Carry, right? And now this has been like what? Maybe like 40, almost close to 50 years later, 40 some years later. I do not like touching that I do not touch that cabinet. I always come and get her. Mama, can you open the cabinet so I can get So trust me, we still scared of them folks when they ran us a severe phase. They wasn't playing with us. No, they wasn't. But some of them tell some stories where you like, ooh, I guess the stories that we tell them, they think this crazy. Some of the stories our parents was telling us was, ooh, my dad said they used to put the boy in a potato sack and hang him from the tree. I was like, now, dad, that's just criminal abuse right there. I even said that's just terrible. That's too much. You gotta put the baby up in a gunny sack and you beat him. Yeah, you was out of pocket. You must have really cut up. So them little whippings we got in the middle of them little the clothing rack in J.C. Penney's was nothing compared to that. Nothing. But these, and they get to pick their shoes. Are we gonna go there? We gonna go there tonight. Cause some of y'all my age. What age did you get to pick your own shoes? Yes, I mean, for your mama actually had you in there, your daddy, your grandma, whoever was raising, you got to go. These are the ones I want. And then you got to say, no, I don't like those. Ooh, can I get the ones I want? Pick your shoe. I think I was what, 16, mama, if I'm telling the truth. I got to pick my own shoes. You got to pick, and they come in there and they don't even look at price tags. They just hand them. And I'm like, did you see the price of that shoe that kid just handed you? She goes, oh, but they're picking their own shoes. This is what they want. She said, let's go, counselor. We need to get over this. We gonna go to counseling together. Me and you both been traumatized. She said we had options. No, we didn't. We had options if you get it or not. That was your option. If you could have it or you didn't have it. It wasn't no middle ground. See, but I don't have no problem with how we was raised because you know what? We got sense and we can read cursive. We can tell time without the cell phone. They can't. So I don't have no problem. No, mama, I don't need no counseling. I'm all right. I'm a little bit okay. You gonna go if we get one of them Groupon sessions and we'll take some of my children with us because I ain't paying full price because then nobody tell me I'm already know I'm crazy. I don't need you to tell me. All you gonna try to do is give me some medicine. So no ma'am, we don't need to go to counseling. We good. We good. And no ma'am, once again, we didn't have no option. You ate it or you didn't. You wore it or you didn't. It wasn't no, do you like it? Do you like it? Where was that? Who had a there you like it? He said you forgot the paddle. Yes, we had a grandma had a paddle. We talked about her paddle last week. Her heat for the seat. Yes, you know that heat for the seat. It was like the original enforcer. She should have put enforcer on it. The original enforcer. But no man, we talk about options. You had the option to go or don't. And then we asked. We didn't go planning a whole bunch of kids all up in my car. And can I do, mommy? Can you take us here? No, we asked, and then we didn't go directly and go ask. You know, we had to send somebody else. You go ask your mama for me, and she tell you yeah, and then we can go. Because if I answer, she gonna say no. Y'all know y'all did it. I wasn't the only one. Woo! Go ask my mama for me. I couldn't send my cousins in there. They could not ask my mama because they would have messed it all up. They was because they was cutting up just as bad as me or even more. So I couldn't send them ask them. And then my friends was way they was bad, so I couldn't send them ask my mama neither. She said no, I'm saying we had options like we did, but didn't. They have supreme options. They do. And they literally go in these big stores and they come in with all these different colors. And I asked them one day, I said, your mama honestly bought you a pair of hot pink tennis shoes in the middle of the school year at the beginning of school? Yeah, girl, I was like, wow. All we got was black and white. We had that many choice colors, I guess. But we got black and white. Why black? So you don't mess it up. And the white ones went up in the cabinet to when you had to go buy some new shoes. Then when you got to wear those. But we had black and white. Y'all out here with options. She said, my mom let my children everything. Mine on here, she tell you, I never had to discipline my grandchildren. I didn't spank them. Ma'am, you had a trophy with us. But she said, I didn't have to spank them. Maybe you should have put some of that trophy on them. I would have had no problem with it. You know, I had no problem. You would have saved me some stress. I am enjoying y'all tonight. We have went from talking about our mother-in-laws, our father-in-laws, our sister-in-laws, our brother-in-laws, and we went through all of them So back to these bad children. Y'all just keep bringing me back to these bad children. Bad, ooh. Can we take them back and start all over again? I don't know. I told them, I said, if I had to start all over, I don't know. I love y'all though. I love you. I had to maybe trade y'all in for a new model, one of them Dexter models. Can I get the smart package? I am about to say good night to you all. We've had a wonderful show. I've enjoyed y'all. Y'all have took me from the beginning here, and we landed all over the place. I enjoyed every bit of it. I pray you did too. And I pray you're enjoying the Granny Show. Please like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share. Your like, follows, and shares allow us to get sponsors. Your like, follows, and shares allow us to make the show bigger and better. So it also allows other people to see what you see and share. Don't be a gatekeeper. Ew, who likes a gatekeeper? So once again, like, follow, and share, and that also allows us give us some content. If you have any content or anything you like to unpack on the Granny Show, you can email us. If you want to email, if you're on Facebook or TikTok or Twitter, send me a DM and let me know what you want to talk about. He said, "I love your children, bless you." Those they was the kind of children to where I think I half raised them right to where you know how when they went outside. People go, "Oh, your kids so good." I don't know. You look at them like, "Who these people I raised? Are you serious?" Those those are my children. Those are mine. She said nobody. Girl, nobody likes a gatekeeper. Nobody. So let's not gatekeep. And I thank you also because my sister, remember Sister T, she shot me out on a podcast page. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. So once again, our sponsor tonight, if you didn't get to check it, our sponsor was Rose Lee Day Williams. You see her number. She's at Home Smart Realty Group. And we thank her once again for being and sponsoring the Granny Show. And we are out the door. I am going to bid you all a good night. Have a good week, and I'll see you Thursday. I'm not going to tell you what we talked about on Thursday yet because we're going to figure it out. But like I said, if it's something that you want to unpack, DM your granny and message me and let me know. We'll talk about it. And if you need to talk more about your baby mama-in-law, call me, girl. We add this is part two. Part two, we will do it. We will do it because we didn't get to finish it out. But I enjoyed you all. And let's say, and what did my sister say? If you go have you a good day, and if you don't go mess up nobody else's. And I'm gonna tell you, child, keep it to yourself and mind your business. That's all you got to do. Mind your business, and you'll live longer and drink some water. So enjoy the night, and thank you for hanging out with Granny. And I appreciate you all.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Pull up your granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey. Come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as cold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. We're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear. We're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to hear.